Now, reflecting back to your school days, do you have a worse first day at school experience?
I don't think I have a worse first day of school experience. I just think that I've always might moved to different schools, so I didn't know anyone, So it's like you're kind of like the awkward kid out of the bunch, and you trying to figure out who you want to be friends with. So it wasn't a bad first day, but it was just like a I don't know nobody. Yeah,
You were the new kid.
yeah.
Now, how many schools did you attend growing up?
Um, um, can I even like for high school? I attended three high schools.
Okay.
It's only 4 years out the high school. Middle school, I went to a charter school, private school, whatever you want to call it. So I think I did like 8 schools. Like if I want to talk about elementary, yeah.
Now, when it comes to being the new kid, uh, any advice on that? Somebody watching this and maybe they're the new kid in school.
Just be yourself. Don't worry about who you gonna end up friends with. Focus on your schoolwork, cause all the other stuff not even gonna matter. For real, for real. Just focus on you.
Now, reverting back to the first day at school, circumstances could be different for everyone, so generally speaking here, but any first day at school advice for viewers watching this?
Put that shit on. Put that fit on. Like, pop it. I feel like you should pop it and just focus on you and what you wanna, accomplish during your school.
Now, speaking of popping it, did you have school uniforms back then?
I did in middle school. I had school uniforms and I hated it. Like, I hated it as a female. Like, I had my dreads, so like, it's like I feel like I look like a little boy. Like it was just horrible for me. I did not like school uniforms with the collars, and your skirts got to be a certain length. But I met my best friend out of that school, so it was still a vibe.
Care to share the name of your best friend and the name of that school you attended back then?
Rich Nanni, period. That's my best friend. She also raps, so go stream her music. Her tape coming out. Don't forget the Rich. But the school I went to in middle school was called Manna Academy. It was like a Muslim school. We learned Arabic, and it was like a boy and girl like separated class. Back then, I hated it, and still I do.
And what did you hate about it? Was it just the
I just felt like,
uniform?
yeah, no, I just feel like I didn't get the real like experience with school. Like, you know, I feel like boys and girls supposed to like interact with each other. You learn a lot more like that. Girls is catty. Like they wanna not be a friend. They wanna be a friend. Like I don't know. I just feel like I didn't really get the full like school experience with that whole thing. It was real small. Nobody knew our school at all. Sports wise, I used to play soccer, so like we didn't have a real big soccer team. I was playing club soccer at the time, so that was kind of like fulfilling my like soccer needs. But like other than that, I went to play in school and stuff. But that soccer team was like horrible. Like it was boys and girls on the soccer team, and the boys didn't want to ever pass the ball, even though I was better than everybody. Like
Now, were you still able to quote unquote pop it even with the school uniform and its guidelines there or no?
no, no sir, wasn't able to. I even had like kind of strict parents. My mom wasn't so strict, but my stepdad was kind of strict. It was just like no. And even if I did try to pop it, it wasn't that like I was getting bullied for it. So like I was the girl to like put on neon the hand gloves. You remember the hand glove era where you would like wear the neons with the stripes and the different colors, or like put the beads in your hair. And I was the type to do that, but the girls wasn't doing that. So
Now, in your opinion, when it comes to just uniforms as a whole, because you've experienced uniforms and no uniforms, does uniforms deter teasing, bullying, or jealousy?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I think I experienced like in middle school, you're not really supposed to be worried about what your body look like, but girls is worried about that. Like not me. Like I ain't know nothing about that, but like you just learning. I mean, you learning that you supposed to grow little tatas and little, little booty, a little something. So I ain't have none of that. I was just a skinny girl, and at the time I was the shortest in my class. So it was just like your uniform make you look like a little boy. But that's okay. Like now I'm a bad bitch, so I'm not really worried about that.
Now, do you remember how or the very first time you met Rich Nanni?
Yes, I do. We wasn't in no classes together actually. Like we didn't have no classes together, but we was at the lockers, and I was just like randomly. Her locker was like a couple like lockers down from me, and I was just talking about like I'm like I don't got no friends. I was telling this girl Nadia who came to our school too. She was like not talking to me. I was like I don't know why she not talking to me, and she was like it's okay, girl. She's like it's okay. Like you so cute. You gonna be so pretty when you get older. Like I'm gonna be your friend. Who not your friend? Who don't like you? And I was just like, everybody don't like me. She's like, everybody don't not like you because I like you. And I was like, okay. She's like, yeah, you like sleepovers? Like, let's have a sleepover. I'm like, okay, I gotta ask my mama. You ask your mama, I ask my mama. And then even our mamas liked each other. And so after that, we was like, yeah, bestie for the resties. And we've been bestie for the resties. Now that's my family. That's my sister. I don't play by her.
And even though you guys didn't have class together, was that sixth grade for you when you first met her? Seventh, eighth?
It was like going into school. So like when you doing like little tours for the school, vibe, like, like, hey, we trying out school right now. It was like, what's that, fifth grade? Yeah.
Because Amanda Academy was like K through 8. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like a separate middle school from elementary. It was like you do
all together.
all the way through.
It was kindergarten through
grade.
everything. Like you sticking with your crew for like all that time.
And Nanni was popular because I used to bring Chick-fil-A for the teachers. Smart.
Now, what about the lunchroom and the politics on lunchroom seating?
Man, school is really horrible for children. Like not the school part when you learning, but like being around the kids. Like if you think about it, like it's really bad. Like kids should not be that mean. Like for real, for real. But the lunchroom is always the worst part, cause like that's your time to like be cool with people and like eat some lunch and talk about stuff. And like if you don't got no friends, lunch is horrible. You just sitting there eating your sandwich like that's so sad. Am I really just like that bad? But I don't know. I had my times when I ain't had no friends until I met Nanni. And even when I did meet Nanni, like, she had her friends. She was cool with her friends. But, like, they still wasn't taking, like, heat to me. They like, girl, this girl look crazy as hell. She thinks she a rapper. And I did. And I am. Now, ho. What's up, bitch?
Now, speaking of rapping, were you ever the type to freestyle in the lunchroom at all, or?
Yes! I was the girl to do it all. Like I told you, I had the little neon gloves on my arms. I had the colors in my hair. They was calling me Cheeto. They was calling me Rich. I know. They was calling me Waka Flocka. They was calling me Chief Keef. I was a Nicki Minaj wannabe. I was on stage trying to rap fast, like with the talent shows during lunch breaks. This one is for the boys with the cool sisters. I was going crazy. Like, don't play with me.
When you were called these names, the Chief Keef and Waka, were you embracing this stuff or?
No.
Okay.
I was a child, and I was so sad. I was crying. I would go to the counselor's office like, I don't have no friends. They're bullying me. And black folks, they don't care about that bullying shit. They don't care about that shit. My mom was like, girl, if you don't toughen up and get your schoolwork done. Yeah, my mama didn't care about none of that. I would kept telling her I was getting bullied. She was like, girl, what is that doing for your grades? I had good grades, though, but I still wanted friends. I'm a girl. Like, I want to have sleepovers. Like, I want to do little things. She not care, though.
So how'd you end up coping with the bullying?
I mean, I don't think I really did. I ain't have no choice, to be honest. It was just like, you're going to deal with that till you get out of school. And that's what I did. But I had Nanni at that point now. That's my girl. We was spending the night at each other's house. We was going outside. She had a little treasure hunt for her birthday at the mall. I remember the treasure hunt because I remember that was the first day my mama let me go outside for real, for real. She was like we had a little thing, a little mat, and I was begging my mama to let me go outside. She was real strict. Like, I had to play soccer. Not wrong, mama. It's nothing wrong with being strict. If you're watching this video, I love you. You know, you made me the person that I am today. But she was strict. And Nanni's mama wasn't strict at all. And I just loved being around them because I could do and eat whatever I wanted to do.
Now, how did your relationship with Nanni survive, being that you did go through 3 different high schools after that?
Because me and Nanni is like, we real friends. We real, like, strong individuals. Like we stand out in groups. Like, you know, we are I feel like we the it girls, you know, like, and we know what we want in life. So them type of people you just stick with. Like, if they not giving weird vibes, you know, if you want to be in contact with a person, gonna be in contact with a person. So it just gave like, yeah, that's my best friend. She go to a different school, but none of y'all hoes is messing with her. Like, period.
Did any of the high schools you attend together or none of them?
Oh, none of them. We never went to school together besides middle school at all. But I had another best friend too that I met like right before Nanni, and we only went to elementary school together. Like, I didn't go to no high schools with her either.
Was there an attempt to be in the same high school together, you and Nanni, or no?
Yes, I tried to go. She went to North Springs. I tried to go to North Springs, but the bus didn't take me there. The bus took me to Centennial or Johns Creek High School.
And I forged 90 documents to make sure she went to North Springs.
I wish my mama did that. I tried to get her, but she was like, I'm going to have to drive you to high school every day. She was like, I can't do that. I got to go to work. And I understand. Like, now I don't understand. Back then, you were a kid. You like, you could drive me right before. But
Right.
now I'm like, I understand, because don't nobody want to do that.
Now,
besides CJ.
Now, when it comes to lunch, were you the type back then in those days to bring your own lunch or eat lunch at school?
Own lunch. I wish my mama packed me a lunch. You gonna make me cry. No, I'm just playing. No, I ain't packed no lunch. It was school lunch.
Did you have a favorite food in the cafeteria back then?
No, I was vegetarian in school, so like I couldn't eat the meats. I couldn't eat none of that. My mama made sure of it. So whenever they had some fruit, you know, I was gonna bust down that fruit.
Now, circumstances could be different for everyone once again, so generally speaking here, but any school lunchroom advice for viewers watching this? If any. And if not, that's okay too.
I don't think I got none.
Okay.
I was gonna say, mind your business. Eat your food. Study.